Hello and good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. So, my name is Nadira and today I am going to talk about women are better in driving than men. In a simple definition, driving means the control and the operation of a motor vehicle. I'm sure that most of us think that a driver's license and the car keys are every teenager's dream and most parents' nightmare. In Malaysia, a driver's license or driving license is required before a person is allowed to drive a motor vehicle of any description on a road in this country. Just like any other countries in this world, an individual must possess a valid driving license before being permitted to drive on the road. And driving license holders are subject to all traffic rules stated in the Malaysian Road Transportation Act 1987. More men than women die each year in motor vehicle crashes. Men typically drive more miles than women and are more often engaged in risky driving practices, including not using safety belts, driving with impaired by alcohol, and speeding. Crashes involving male drivers often are more severe than those involving female drivers. Statistically, men are not better drivers than women. I am not being sexist, but stereotypes exist because of patterns seen in society. The statement that women are worse drivers than men is not accurate. This is reflected by the fact that insurance is more expensive for young men who are first on the road compared to women. Therefore, today I am here to convince you that women are better in driving than men. I am sure some of you are on your gender side. Therefore, let's see the difference between men and women in driving and the effects. So, firstly, men are worse driver than women. Why? Why men are worse driver than women? First, because men have the need for speed. Men often feel the need to impress everyone around them when it involves vehicle. For example, driving fast and attempting to do dangerous stunts just so they can look cool. This is very dangerous and many times can lead to accidents. No offense, men, but a man takes greater chances and are more likely to have an accident before the age of 21. Perhaps it is because women are timid, but I think they are just born with natural instinct. So, I asked a male interviewee the other day and he answered that men enjoy driving extremely fast. Therefore, they can make a quick decision because they have a quick and instant reaction by the outside influences. Furthermore, he also said that is why in Formula 1 driving there are no women drivers. It doesn't make any sense. I believe that he has no point. While men would like to believe that they are better than women behind the steering wheel, it is clear to see that male drivers perform worse in terms of speeding, fines, and penalty points. So the second point is, men tend to drive recklessly. Topping the list is the finding that men are cited for reckless driving 3.1 more times than women. Reckless driving is considered one of the most serious traffic offences by courts since it implies a disregard for the rights and safety for people or property. So men scored at least 50% higher than women in many types of violation. For example, reckless driving, DUI, seatbelt violations, speeding, failure to yield, and signal violation. So this is the table which men scored at least 50% higher than women. According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, more men than women die each year in motor vehicle crashes. This is because men take more risks behind the wheel than women, and therefore men are more likely to get into serious crashes. Furthermore, as a rule of thumb, male drivers are more likely than women to break the law, and the male of the species tend to be more of a risk taker. So, in contrast, statistically, women are better drivers. Why? Because most women follow the laws more than men do. This shows that women are less likely to go over the speed limit or hit a pedestrian. Unlike men, they normally go 10 meters per hour over the speed limit anyway and are more likely to cause a crash rather than women. Statistics show that in a test, 9 out of 10 men were the ones to cause the crash, and in another test, 7 out of 10 men broke the law. The stereotype consists the idea that the delicate physical and emotional constitution of a woman, poor decision making in crisis situation, a woman's place was in the home, femininity, and cleanliness. This indicated that women were of a different class from other people. Having their men focus in life to care for their children, men, and home, this aspect of women suggested that they were not capable of undertaking the responsibility of driving, as they may have the need to make quick decisions and they would put themselves and possibly others in danger. And secondly, women are more careful than men. Studies say that higher estrogen level in one's body leads to better drivers. This is because testosterone fuels aggression and risk-taking behavior. Women may be better drivers than men due to nature. Their body chemistry just make it work out that way. Estrogen leads to longer attention spans and the ability to focus on the important things even when distracted. Also, estrogen gives women a better ability to not only learn the rules but to obey them. Women are better drivers than men, says a new study by an outline auto insurance group that hopes to dispel the long-standing notion that women are bad drivers. According to the study, some 80% of all fatal and serious car crashes are caused by male drivers. It says women are 27% less likely than men to cause auto accidents. In 2007, statistics revealed men were involved in 6.1 million car accidents while women are involved in 4.4 million. So, the effects of driving recklessly. Let's see the effects of driving recklessly. First, it results in an accident, of course. Despite what gender you are, we know that the effects of reckless driving, no doubt, is loss of lives. According to statistics, an estimated 1,500 people are killed or seriously injured each year due to reckless driving. Why a person drives recklessly is still a mystery that psychologists are trying to solve. It is basically an utter waste of life when a person is killed due to reckless driving. Some of the known cases for reckless driving are as follows. A person suffering from borderline personality disorder is more prone to driving recklessly. Next, driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And the next one is passengers egging the driver to drive in a reckless manner. Often this is referred to as peer pressure. The last one, and it is one of the most common causes of reckless driving, is road rage, where one driver is often out to be one up on another drivers. Furthermore is the punishment of laws. It is one of the effects of driving recklessly. According to Malaysia's law, any person who drives a motor vehicle on a road recklessly or in a manner which, having regard all the circumstances including the amount of traffic which is or might be expected to be on the road, is dangerous to the public, shall be guilty of an offence and shall on conviction be punished with imprisonment for a term not exceeding 5 years and to a fine of not less than 5,000 ringgit and not more than 15,000 ringgit Malaysian. Not only that, but also a person who convicted under this section shall be disqualified from holding or obtaining a driving license for a period of not less than 2 years from the date of the conviction. Therefore, if you are a human who have a license despite your gender, female or male, do not drive recklessly because it is such a risk. So, in conclusion, not that I am being sexist, but it's a blow to our male egos. We will have to give this round to women. You see, women are taught the same way men are to drive. We go through the same driver's education courses, which means there are no proof that men would not be able to acquire the same skills and be equally as good as men doing something. Gender does not make one better. Sometimes different skill sets are involved. Thank you very much.